Welcome to this week's session with the Putnam County District Library and the Guiding Ohio Online Grant. This week we're looking at YouTube, some searching tips and tricks that you might find useful. I'm going to start off here. I've got a slide to just show. I'm going to show how you can do a refined search, as well as how you can search for just this week. Search in 3D, as well as searching a playlist. So I've got my YouTube pulled up here behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to go here to the search bar and I'm going to type in the word Beatles. And you'll see ideas pop up, suggestions, and I'm going to click here. And then what pulls up is simply the Beatles music individuals, as well as I do have the Beatles in terms of the bug of the Beatles. So that is just a very basic general search. If I were to type in and I were to add my apostrophes here, this is going to give me a much more of a refined search. So then I'm going to have the Beatles, and all I'm going to see then are the actual group, the Beatles, come up. So that's how I would do a refined search. If I want to do something where I'm searching the Beatles, but I want to do it for information that would maybe be this week, if I type the words this week behind, what happens is I see information that is recent. So if you notice, starting here at the top, it has 13 hours ago, and then I have 2 weeks ago, and then I break down, and then I go back farther in years. But what is the most recent will pop up here at the top. The fourth thing is when you want to search for things that you could view in 3D or 360. So I'm going to type in Grand Canyon, and notice I've done this prior to connecting. So when I had this pop up, it has 3D, or it has Grand Canyon, 3D. So I'm going to select that, and then what happens is I get information and YouTubes that actually allow me to view with the VR and in 360. So if I click here on my Grand Canyon, then I can move around for my 360 viewing.
Some people have said I conquered the Colorado. I don't say that.
And then the last tip to show is playlist. So if I were to type in Joe Walsh, playlist, again, I've typed this in the past, so put the playlist, what I see is music by Joe Walsh, and then I could simply click here on play, and it's just, I would have one song after another of the by the musician Joe Walsh. So those are the tips and tricks this week that have to do with YouTube. I'm going to go back here to my slide just so that we'll end on this note, and you can see how I have refined searches in the quotes. Searching this week by putting the word this week behind. Searching in 3D by putting 3D. And searching a playlist by putting the keyword and then playlist. Next week, we are going to look again at YouTube, but we will be looking at how to go to a specific spot in a video. So thanks for joining us.